The second time I saw Roanoke was a month after my mother committed suicide. She hanged herself from her bedroom doorknob while I was at school, made a noose of her bathrobe sash, and knelt in supplication. Her death showed a kind of dedication, a purpose I'd never seen from her in life. Next to her, she left a note scribbled on the margin of the Sunday Times. I tried to wait. I'm sorry. The police officers asked me if I knew what she meant, but I had no idea. Wait for what? As if there was ever going to be a good time for her to off herself. The first few days after she died, I spent with the drag queen who lived in the apartment next door. My mother didn't really have any friends, and frankly, neither did I. No one rushing over with hugs and casseroles. As far as potential guardians went, Carl wasn't bad. He let me borrow his makeup. He was kind, and like my mother before him, he wasn't too concerned with the finer points of child-rearing. But even if Carl had been willing, I knew the state wouldn't let him keep me. The social worker assigned to me was an overweight woman named Karen, who had a fondness for faded concert t-shirts and sour cream and onion potato chips. I don't know why I can't get a job, I told her. Live on my own. She shoveled a handful of chips into her mouth, wiped her greasy fingers down Axl Rose's face. You're not even 16. Almost, I reminded her. 3 weeks. Doesn't matter if it's 3 minutes. You gotta be 18. I don't want... Karen cut me off, held up a hand. I found family that wants you. What family? I knew my mother came from Kansas, of course. Grew up in a house that had a name, like a person, like a living thing. But I'd never met any of her family. They never came to visit, never phoned, never wrote. I'd assumed they either were dead or wished we were. Karen glanced down at the papers on her desk. Your mom's parents, Yates and Lillian Roanoke, live just outside Osage Flats, Kansas. She slammed her hand on the desk, making me jump. It's your lucky day, I'd say. She raised her hand again and held up one finger. First, they're rich. Another finger went up. Second, they're already raising a cousin of yours. Karen's eyes fell back to the desk. Allegra, about 6 months younger than you. They've had her since she was born, from what I can gather. Third, they want you. Not willing to take you. Want you. She waved the sheaf of paper in my direction. Already bought you a bus ticket. You leave tomorrow.